as startled as the country seems to be? The cover of Sports Illustrated a couple of weeks ago, we saw the incredible outpour for the Liddell Jackson card, which you were on. Are you guys even surprised at the mushrooming success of MMA?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's grown so fast in the past 15, 16 years, and I think everybody's got a daily job now, you know, for all the fighters, and we're very fortunate enough to be in mainstream today in the world in what makes martial arts, basically.
Let's talk about your style, because mixed martial arts encompasses a lot of different, and I think that does give you a huge advantage. It's almost like facing, in some other sport, a guy who's left-handed, and you're not used to that. You're always setting up defense for a right-handed guy. But some of the guys we saw last night on the Spike show on the UFC card were not prepared for that, but they also had a huge background in either, which you do too as well, in Greco-Roman wrestling, and you have some wrestling background.
Yes.
But I was surprised that some of these guys with the wrestling or the judo or the other mixed martial arts background have turned into pretty prolific punchers as well. How did you develop that part of your?
Well, I mean, everybody knows Karo's a judo guy, so everybody's trying to stop my throws and my submissions. So eventually you got to come up with something that guys don't know if you can do. Let's just say, fighting starts from standing, and you have to be able to punch and kick. And thank God I got one of my goodies surprised everybody, so they can't stand with me, they can't go on the ground, they can't clinch with me. So that's what I'm shooting for right now.
Born in Armenia, now you live in North Hollywood. So you're right here, right down the street from us here. How did this happen? How'd you end up out here in California?
1989, my parents and I, we immigrated from Armenia. We were in Russia for about 4 months, and we came to the States. Ended up in Hollywood. It was a big Armenian population here. Right now it's huge. They call, it's like half of Hollywood's little Armenia. And, ever since then, I just got here and, just try to make a life for me and my family itself. And I think sport was one of the things I liked, and combat sports, hitting, punching, beating my sisters up, or sitting in front of a pillow and punching the pillows. And I don't know, like I said, I'm very fortunate to be in the most powerful country in the world and doing one of the most dynamic sports out there now.
You're 17-4-1, you're 7-2 as a UFC fighter, but explain to us the difference, if you can, what that night in Vegas was like. Of all the cards you've been on, the difference with that Liddell Jackson card.
Well, first of all, my record is 4 now, because a lot of the records, they don't have it on.
Okay,
but
we're here to update.
I just want to clear it up.
I don't want to cheat you.
No. But I was fighting the co-main event on pay-per-view. Very big show, obviously, when Chuck's